Don't count out the Sooners. Why are we counting out Oklahoma? Welcome to the Voice of College Football. Best discussion, debate, and analysis in the game because of you. Thank you so much for your contribution, your support, and joining the discussion each and every day. Hit that like button, subscribe right here at the Voice of College Football to know when we go live. Hit that bell for the notifications. We go live constantly, including, of course, Saturday night's wrap-up show at 11 p.m. Eastern Time. Sooners 28, Cyclones 21. These two to get together for another important game, and it goes Oklahoma's way at home, but it was a struggle. Oklahoma survives. Where have we heard that before? The Sooners are now a 10-1, and they do have a path to the college football playoff, a reasonable, logical path to the playoff. And we will talk about that in just a second, but we've got to do this one justice. Big play in the first half provided by the Oklahoma defense. Sooners passed for 96 yards in this game and won. In Oklahoma, Lincoln Riley offense passed for 96 yards and won the game. Defense, Kennedy Brooks running the football, 17 carries for $115. And again, the OU defense. At the end of the first half, Brock Purdy made a rather non-veteran mistake. This guy has played more football than just about anyone in the country, but a bad play at the end of the first half. There's like 10 seconds left in the half. 7-7 game, get to the locker room. If you don't see anything open, get to the locker room. He gets flushed from the pocket. Oncoming rusher, he doesn't just throw the ball away. He looks to throw it at the last second, then tries to tuck it. Strip sack, forced fumble. Key Lawrence, Jalen Redmond, scoop and score, goes the other way. 14-7. That proved somewhat decisive. Who knows what would have happened after that. Brock Purdy taken out of the game a little bit later in the third quarter, missed significant time in this game, and it looked like that would spell doom for Iowa State as the youngster Hunter Deckers took over. And in his second pass of the game, he made a costly mistake for the Cyclones. So Iowa State, to their credit, this was a team coming into the season that was supposed to challenge Oklahoma for the Big 12 championship. This was supposed to be the game of the year in the Big 12. Iowa State, Oklahoma. The Cyclones look like the only team that could challenge Oklahoma. Well, everybody's challenged them every week, but Oklahoma continues to win, except for Baylor. This loss knocks this proud Iowa State team out of the Big 12 championship game at 6-5, 4-4 in the conference. They've lost all 5 games by 7 points or less. Oklahoma has won 6 games by 7 points or less. Tale of 2 seasons, that's what's happened. It's been that close, and it was that close in this one, and Iowa State, again, made the huge, enormous mistakes that cost them. The Purdy mistake, 7 points at the end of the half. Then his replacement, Deckers, second pass of the game. He's trying to throw the ball away. I don't know what he's doing. Watch this play from all angles. I think he was trying to throw the ball away. If he was trying to hit a receiver, I could have thrown a better pass. It was awful. It was picked off. It was a gift that led to another Oklahoma score to make it 21-7. Sooners led by 2 touchdowns twice in the second half, 21-7 and 28-14. Deckers, to his credit, was not rattled. He got back in the ball game, found his tight end, one of the best in the business, Charlie Kohler, who played one of his final games in college, his second to last game regular season in college in his hometown of Norman, Oklahoma. 12 catches for $152, but it was the second tight end, Chase Allen. He's even taller than Kohler at 6'7". He caught a touchdown pass to make it 28-21, but maybe the play of the game, at least at the time, that kept this one alive for Iowa State. 2 enormous plays. Number 1, 4th down by 2 touchdowns. They elected for the fake punt. Andrew Mevis pulled it off. 29-yard gain, kept the drive alive. And then on 4th and 5, Deckers flush from the pocket, running for his life, throws it up for Breece Hall. Breece Hall did not have a great game. Not his fault. The Oklahoma defense was that good against one of the best backs in the nation. He only had 19 carries for 58 yards, but on this play, 4th and 5, one of the most remarkable catches you're going to see. Check it out. 4th and 5, Breece Hall falling away. One hand's the football, wrong hand mark. this side. Remarkable play by Breece Hall. Kept the drive alive. Allen scores to make it 28-21. ISU gets the stop. Then they come back, make a drive all the way from their own 15-yard lane, all the way down the field in the final 3 minutes. Purdy's moving them down the field, got inside the Oklahoma 20-yard line with 35 seconds left to play, had a clean first down, spiked the ball on first down, took some shots that didn't necessarily make sense to me. Run your offense, got 35 seconds, no timeouts, so you can't work the offense to the middle of the field. I get that, but took some shots to the end zone when guys weren't there, and it led to a tipped ball. And Purdy flushed from the pocket, actually. The pressure forced an interception to end the game. Patrick Fields made the play. And Oklahoma, again, how many times have we heard this one? Escaped 28-21. What a game. That sets up Bedlam next week. Oklahoma, Oklahoma State. The Cowboys play Texas Tech tonight. Assuming they win, they will continue to be a top 10 team in America and finish the pre-Bedlam portion of the regular season at 10-1 to match Oklahoma's 10-1. So we've got 10-1, 10-1. Oklahoma State's been the better team this year. I don't know that anyone would argue that. They've been the more impressive team. The defense has been rock solid. Jaylen Warren, a tremendous back. Spencer Sanders has been good enough. But we know the history of these two teams. Mike Gundy does not beat Oklahoma. This should be enormous. This should be fun. It should be a great game. Oklahoma, Oklahoma State. All right, the Sooners. Let's say the SEC gets one in. Let's say Georgia beats Alabama. And that's not necessarily going to knock Bama out. I get that. We've talked about that. But let's say Bama is knocked out by the committee with 2 losses as a non-conference champion. The Big Ten gets a spot. Let's say Ohio State runs the table and does what's expected. The ACC's out. Well, the SEC gets one, the Big Ten gets one. Even if Oregon plays all the way through and wins 2 difficult games against Utah and they get in, there's one more spot left. Cincinnati's undefeated. Oklahoma, if they complete this run, 12-1 conference champion. Got to go with Oklahoma. I go with Oklahoma. I would think the committee would as well. They've got 2 difficult games to get through. Oklahoma State and then either Baylor or Oklahoma State again. Sooners can do it. It's right there in front of them to get back to the college football playoff as everything was expected of them in the offseason. We're here at the Voice of College Football talking up the game we love every day with you. So please lock it in. We will see you soon.